What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
Zylib.
Yo, what up? This is Spesh One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rock's the motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking
Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out.
What's good, man? I'm Suspect.
I'm Surreal.
I represent Marmel Entertainment. Give a big shout out, Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio, you know what it is. It's your host Maloney, and you got Obi-Wan in the place to be. And we are now chilling with the group Marmel, well, two members of the group Marmel Entertainment. How's it going, my man?
Good, man. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We've been meaning to do this for a while now.
Hell yeah, it's been in the making.
Yeah, it has been in the making. Well, no doubt. But I've been seeing you guys grinding for a long time. Back in the days, I believe we did a few shows together back in the Icon days. That's when that was our group name. But just tell us a little bit about how the group Marmel started and how you've gotten to where you are today.
Basically, how the crew started, it was just me and my one main homie lived on my street since we were like 2-3 years old, and the street name was Marmel. That's where we got the.
Oh, say what?
Yeah, not a lot of people know that, and basically we always had the passion for hip hop. Started with like just DJing, fucking around, freestyling, just as a kid joking around.
Yeah.
And then I just kept running with it, started like writing verses and getting a passion for like writing tracks, and like all my homies had common interests, and like growing up in high school, and just like it's more like a family than like a record label, because we're all brothers before it, and it just makes it real easy to vibe as like a crew. You know what I mean? Because a lot of crews get pieced together by like talented artists or people that know each other, where like we had the foundation first.
Yeah.
I think it originally started as almost like a business name. Like it was like Marmel Entertainment, we'll do shows, we'll DJ, we were hosting. I remember before I was even with Marmel, I was just their homies. There was like battles they were hosting, it was like Marmel was a sponsor, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That was their label, they had a registered business.
Yeah.
And then
and you guys are more like solo artists that kind of worked under the business at the time.
Yeah, well at that time like
it was only him and that they do it really.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJing, putting on shows. And then I met these guys. Well, I was friends with the other partner that he has, and they had a little, booth set up in the back shed. We used to go there, spit freestyles. It was just like, you know what I mean? Just trying to record. But I remember he was always doing his music thing. Suspect from the day I met him. He had his own little setup in his own house, you know what I mean? Recording, doing this, doing that. So it kind of stemmed from him musically. And then, we just kept going at it. A lot of us were good homies. A lot of people in the crew, we met along the way. We've had a couple members that we've lost, a couple members we've gained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's all part of the business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, it is what it is when it comes to the crew thing. We all represent each other, we all do our thing, but we do our solo thing as well, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Like tonight, we got our boys. They're doing a show across in Guelph, and then we're also doing a show here in Cambridge. So it's like we have that big enough crew that we can kind of like branch
spread it out. Yeah.
Last year we were in Philly, and we had these guys were doing a solo show in Guelph, and then I had my guys doing a show in Cambridge. So we were like 3 different spots, and it's just like that's something like
that's so
cool.
And a lot of crews can't pull that off either.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
It's tough. You gotta have like
you have to have motivated
committed
members.
Exactly. One or two guys,
exactly.
Right?
And a lot of times that's what you get in a big group is a couple pushing members, and then a lot of people who are just kind of like.
For real. That's so true.
Different times in your life, people go through different shit. So at one time, somebody can focus on the music. The next thing's got some bullshit happening.
Yeah.
And then he comes and steps up his game. We kind of pick each other up if we notice one's down.
Yeah.
We keep pushing the shows. Come to the shows. Come to the studio. And that kind of breaks you out of your funk if you're not, stepping up to the plate.
Yeah. No, and that's important too.
Yeah, it is important.
And so you guys just actually put out not too long ago when I seen you guys at the Real Wolf show. You guys had just put it out not long before, I believe, but the Takeover album.
Right.
And it's your first group actual album.
Album. It's got 13 tracks, and every one of them is produced by Mr. Matt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Basically, it's on iTunes. It's our first full-length project, and it features like all the active members of Marmel, a few older members, because like in the process of making an album, shit gets recorded a few years ago, and when it's real hot, you don't want to throw it away and shit, you know what I mean? Like, but the majority of like what you hear on that project is the core like 6 that we have, you know what I mean?
Which would be yourself, Singa Fraz, Sonny Diesel, DJ S1 and AMAC Photography.
Yeah, and then Big Gat and Vision. Also
Yes,
there.
my bad, yeah. And they're in Guelph tonight. We're hopefully going to catch up with them as well.
Later, yeah. Dope.
But so what do you got for the album as far as singles got and music videos?
Videos, we're working on one right now. We're hoping to get Real Wolf on it. You know,
Okay.
it's a little bit of a budget thing, but it's gonna be some real artsy, cool shit. You're gonna dig it. I don't want to give too much away on that. But,
Okay.
we've released a few singles off that as well, haven't we? We got the Takeover.
Yeah.
That's like the
Title track
for the album, and like that features it's kind of like posse cut right off the bat. It's like short 8 bars by every artist. So like as soon as you get in the album, you kind of like get to know who's going to be on it and who the artists are.
Yeah.
The true introduction.
Yeah, exactly. Like
We wanted to make the album. So, you know, a lot of the sets we do, you know, I might have these two artists, but we wanted to make something where it was almost like a Wu-Tang vibe where we'd have all of us on a track so we could rock out shows like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bring that vibe back, because I feel like even though we're all, you know, we didn't have too many songs that we were all on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, luckily with that album we put a few together. So now when we perform, we have a track, we got that vibe going, you know, where we're all on it. You don't know who's coming next or what's going on. So, you know, it was nice to be able to do that with the album.
You guys just put out this recent project with Mercy Gang,
right.
Cross-Border Connection.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how this
Dope
came
So a few
about.
years back, we were on tour with Lib, and we were out in Philly, and we did one show in Scranton, and it was a bunch of local rappers there, also Battle Axe guys, Mercy Gang, and fucking super dope MCs. Welcome, like opened us with welcome arms, and just like super cool, you know what I mean? And just started from there, you know, meet them, set what up, worked on a couple tracks over line, and then we decided, okay, let's do a whole album, you know what I mean, mixtape shit.
Yeah.
We started pumping out albums, or tracks. It probably took, 9 months, maybe to a year to make the thing.
Yeah.
And in the making of it, one of their members actually passed away, Hefty Metal. So it was kind of like all the last material that he ever recorded, which, you know, kind of sucks, but like, it was just like, it made us take things into perspective, like from just fucking around doing a bunch of mixtape tracks, and we're just like, now we have all this material, what are we gonna do with it? You know, we decided to print hard copies and do like a little tour and go back to Philly and just put all the money back into like his family, even if it's little bits, like anything helps.
Push the legacy.
Yeah, and
All
just
the
so people
proceeds
can hear
from
his
the
music.
shows or the CDs we made all went to his family, you know what I mean? That's how we did it.
Yeah.
And it was, some of us who didn't tour in Philly, like myself, didn't even get to meet Hefty, you know what I mean? I just talked to him online and this and that. So it was shocking to say the least when it happened, you know what I mean? And obviously they're like brothers now, so yeah, it was tough.
And we brought them up here on a tour as well when we did the Cross-Border Connection tour in Ontario. So that was also their first time up to Ontario. So they got to the two other members, Manny Medicine and P-Bags. They got to come meet all the members and perform all the tracks together and got the whole experience, which was kind of weird.
That's
from
dope.
2 different, you know, cities, 2 different countries,
Yeah.
and you never met, and like, oh, come first night, show tonight, you know, we just kind of like, they gotta know their shit, we gotta know our shit, just
And just mash it out.
but
Just let the chemistry go, you know?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it was good.
That's dope, man. That's real dope.
Yeah.
And you got some, you got Ad-Lib on the project.
Ad-Lib's on there, J.O. The Last Man, Ghetto MC, who else we got on there? Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real dope project, man.
Couple local rappers too.
Couple local guys, shout out my man Licks.
Did you guys do any videos for this one?
Yeah, we have one video out now. It's on our YouTube channel. It's Killing Y'all.
Okay.
It's the first track on the album, and then we filmed another one with AMAC when we were in Toronto on the tour, and it's What You Gonna Do.
Okay.
So that's gonna get released soon as well.
All right,
For
dope.
the next couple weeks, so just keep an eye out for that shit.
What's how'd the relationship with you and Real Wolf begin?
I can kind of enlighten you on that.
Yeah.
Basically, our boy Amir, who's partners with Real Wolf, he's involved in all the business. He goes around with them and does the videos, you know. I don't know what his title would be, but
He kind of does the music side of it, where Tom's more
executive
the video
producer,
side.
you know, he's involved with a lot of the artists. A lot of the artists, they really click with him, so he knows how to reach them on that level.
Yeah.
So that's Sonny Diesel's cousin from when we were kids.
Okay.
So we used to listen to underground. We were going to all the underground shows, everything. Like, we wouldn't miss AOTP, Ill Bill, anything like that went off in Toronto at the Opera House. We were there. Before we were even doing shows, we were still, making hip hop, but it was just kind of for the love of it, you know what I mean? And then Amir checked me and was like, yo, you got 1 year. You guys get serious on this music thing. I know you're doing it, you're just dabbling. He's like, in 1 year time, I got shit popping off with these guys, Real Wolf, and big things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, a year to that date, man hit me up. He's like, you guys got your shit on lock? We're like, yeah.
It was serious. Our first show, Marmel ever did, sort of cut you off, was they put us on. It was a Reef for Lost Cause show in Toronto. We filmed a video that like all of us were in. It's that your favorite MC, Fuck Rappers.
Okay.
And literally, he just like put us on, man. He was just like, come down to Toronto. We'd never even been on stage before, and we were just like, oh, we can open up for Reef? Yeah. Right, let's go. You know,
we just put it together.
And it was a
basically, Adlib was at that show too. It was St. Patrick's Day. It was at a sick venue downtown Toronto.
Is that how you met Lib?
That was the first time we met Lib, and he came up to us. He's like, yo,
first show.
He's like, watch my merch when we want to go have a smoke, you know what I mean? So we watch the merch, he comes back, he's like, yo, you guys killed that set, And I was like, bro, that was our first big show. He's like, no. We're like, yeah, that was our first show. I couldn't believe it.
I forgot till you said that.
Yeah, this whole journey.
That's crazy. It's like how the universe lines things up for you. Though.
Yeah, crazy, it is. And between Real Wolf, Adlib, they kind of took us under their wing. And especially, I would say Lib, for sure. Guided us, got us shows, you know what I mean?
Showed us the business.
Showed us the way, the business.
As like an independent artist.
And Real Wolf was like, they're getting us the shows, but we had to, we had to earn to get on an album or whatever else. We had to build our way up, you know what I mean? They gave us opportunity and let us run with it, and we ran with it, and we just keep going and pushing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And now we're an artist on their website, and we're putting out a full-length album.
Yeah, we got a.
Oh, really?
Marmel Real Wolf.
So, oh, shit. Dope.
Yeah. And speaking on that, there's an album right now on iTunes. It's exclusive on iTunes. You can't get hard copies or nothing, and it's all produced by J Nice, and it's called Vaults of Marmel. So it's a Real Wolf production mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
that was our first project with them. Vaults of Marmel, hardcore underground.
Features on that shit too. Libs on that.
We got a lot of features on that album.
Dope.
That one was kind of swept under the rug because we didn't really get any hard copies.
Yeah.
It was all on iTunes, and.
So you can only reach as far as you can reach.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes.
But it's a dope ass album.
Coming at that time, so it was more about the just rapping and having a good time and just pushing oh, these guys are gonna let us put a mixtape with them, bang, all the tracks out we killed.
We perform a lot of the tracks,
We still do, yeah. A lot of underground, real raw underground type shit. Like J-Nice, J Nice.
Yeah.
And Underworld
He's
too.
filthy.
We got an opportunity to perform they gave us a beat. We did a track for that album. It's the secret track or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 when you get the digital download, there's 5 secret tracks.
Okay.
And like Marmel, we got a joint on there. Vision's got another joint on there, and then I'm on a few tracks.
As I was saying, you're on the actual project as well, if you features.
Dope, yeah. So.
And then speaking as well as the solo suspect. You have an album, I don't know if you can talk about it much, but you have an album in the works. We were talking about it earlier, and it sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, man, I'm super hyped. It's called Razorblade Music. If anyone's familiar with my last couple mixtapes, they were the prequel, Razorblade 1 and 2, trying to get the name out there and get people familiar with the lane I'm going. And yeah, man, it's just got a lot of huge production on it, got a lot of huge features, my whole Sensi Star clique, Ren Thomas, Ghetto MC, Burke the Jerk, Adlib, of course, my man's on there. I got an Onyx track with both the members, that's produced by my homies The Last Call. I got a Demrick track, that's on fire, some Solomon Child shit. Reef with my man Reef. Got Apathy on that shit. Some Snow Goons production. Who else on that shit?
All of Marmel.
All of Marmel for sure, over and over. Man, it's something to look forward to. So
dope.
Yeah. Check us out at marmelent.com. Twitter would be at marmelent. You can basically check that out on all the socials at Suspect Marmel on YouTube, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
If your musical style could be translated to a Mortal Kombat finishing move, what would it do to your opponent?
Oh, I'd fucking...
I know you're gonna
Hayukum.
pull out a razor. You'd probably pull out a razor blade or something. I
Something.
know.
Who's the guy with the claws, you know?
Baraka.
Yeah. Whatever his finishing move, that's my shit right there.
Oh shit, yo. Well, I don't know if there's a native character, but I pull out that fucking tomahawk, mash up a man's head, and bury him in the ground, dog. That's my shit right there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's it.
Dope.
Thank you guys.
Cheers, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Breaking fucking Records Radio.